The Southeast Asia scoring card is the most unique scoring card in the game of Twilight Struggle. It calls for special consideration by both players, and we will take a close look at it here on Legendary Tactics. In a recent interview with designer Jason Matthews here at Legendary Tactics, he revealed that the Southeast Asia scoring card was an innovation that history demanded. How do you get a certain region to take on a certain importance for a certain time and then none after that? They came up with a scoring card that is like no other, and we will take a look at it now. The Southeast Asia scoring card is pretty straightforward. Whoever controls Burma, Cambodia Laos, Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines, when the card is played, scores 1 victory point each. Whoever controls Thailand at the time of the card being played scores 2 victory points. After being scored, the Southeast Asia scoring card leaves the game permanently. It is a one-shot deal. The card is designed to reflect the fact that Southeast Asia became much less relevant to the Cold War after the United States withdrew from Vietnam. Because of the way history played out, it does not merit the scoring card sticking around for the late war, and the card is removed after playing it. Obviously, this gives each side yet another reason to contest Thailand, which is, in this case, a 4 victory point swing for whoever walks away with it. Vietnam typically scores for the Soviets, Indonesia and the Philippines for the US. Usually the US has an advantage in Malaysia as well, as the American player plays there early to secure a path of influence to Thailand from Australia. Burma and Cambodia Laos will typically go to the player that gets there first. Generally, it's the one stability countries that are going to be contested in advance of this scoring card being played. For the Soviets, Vietnam revolts and decolonization will be key event cards to help you gain some control in the region. Indonesia, for example, is a common early war decolonization target. Other than that, the US has generally easier access to a lot of the region in the early war. Of course, if either player finds the Southeast Asia scoring card in hand, they should do what they can to play into the region and get as many victory points out of it as possible. Fortunately, even though it isn't obvious, a lot of these countries in Southeast Asia have utility beyond just contributing to or preventing domination with regard to the regular Asian scoring card, or the victory points they provide to the Southeast Asia scoring card. This is good to know, as it can feel like an investment in Southeast Asia just isn't that useful. For example, Burma and Laos Cambodia is a double choke point to slow access into the valuable Western Asian battlegrounds of India and Pakistan, or vice versa. Additionally, Burma can also be of some importance in influencing the Indo-Pakistani war event. Malaysia is the key part of the American plan to get into Thailand, as mentioned earlier. By the time the mid-war arrives and the scoring card is in play, likely a lot of Southeast Asia has been decided. Event cards like the China card, Brush War, ABM Treaty, and the Ussuri River Skirmish can change that situation, however, so keep them in mind. If the Soviets get the Southeast Asia scoring card early in the mid-war, play it as soon as you can before the US has the operations points to spare to lock down the Philippines, Indonesia, and Malaysia, and their associated VPs. It is rare for the Southeast Asia scoring card to make it to the late war, but as there are no specific events that affect it, any of the aforementioned strategy tips would help in managing its play. Interestingly, if for some reason the Southeast Asia scoring card makes it to the end of the game without being played, the region does not count in final scoring. So for either side, Southeast Asia is worth playing into, even just a little bit, to cancel out victory points that would otherwise be awarded to your opponent, and to gain or limit access to certain key battleground states. This has been our analysis of the Southeast Asia scoring card. We hope you found it useful, and if you did, please like and subscribe and comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. This is NATO with Legendary Tactics.